Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again?
Once again.
Well,
and
for the very first time.
Our intro never changes.
No.
But
It's very consistent.
This shit has started is very aptly named for this episode.
Oh.
So
A little foreshadowing.
a little foreshadowing. So strap in, boys and girls. And any other gender you identify with.
Strap in,
I think
folks.
Folks.
There we go.
People. Buddies.
Animals. Creatures, whatever.
Whatever beings. Humans.
There we go.
Humans.
There we go.
I think this should be more of a story time. Chip's story time. So without spoiling
intro.
it,
Story time with Chip.
Story time with Chip. We had seen this of one of those like extremely shared Facebook posts that somebody has shared this event that happened to us.
Okay.
And I remember talking about it like that would be, could you imagine? And you could totally conceivably see it happening.
Yes.
And it was like, oh my God, I could not imagine this happening to us. But you could totally see it happening.
Yes.
But I wouldn't want it to. So
Plausible.
Plausible. So this happened literally 2 days ago. It was I took the day off from work before the holiday.
Okay.
Took some nice PTO for myself.
Oh, it's always the best.
Ended up working 4 or 5 hours in the morning because no one,
That happens to me.
It's like
I'm taking a day off, and then I'm like, start answering emails,
Yeah.
and then you're like
And-
full-fledged.
But it's nice though because no one's expecting you to work.
Yeah.
So you were able to get hella shit done because people aren't bugging you and you're not in the office.
And you can just walk away at any point.
It was nice. Anyway, and so there's this restaurant in Healdsburg that my wife and I really like.
Okay.
They're closing at the end of the year. So I was like, we'll make a reservation. We'll go one last time.
Okay.
We need to pick up a wine membership, like, a couple bottles of wine because instead of them shipping it to us, we just drive up 30 minutes and pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
So we did that. We come on the way home, and we're driving down from Healdsburg on the 101. I'm like, okay, and we had the daughter with us, and my wife's like, well, if she falls asleep, maybe we like leave her in the car for a little bit, and we get a little afternoon quickie in real quick before we bring her in. And I'm like, sounds fucking great.
I will not say no to that.
Sign me up. So then, of course,
You had me at quickie.
Yeah, you had me at maybe. And so I was like, oh, this sounds good. So I'm like, obviously thinking about this, and I'm keep like checking in my rearview mirror, like, is she asleep yet? Is she asleep?
Oh, yeah.
And then sort of the closer we get, and the not sleepy she gets, like the chances of it dwindle down. But whatever, it was a fun.
Did I just hear a cough?
Oh.
Did I hear a cough? Well,
I'm gonna take her around the block another time. See, she's almost there. She might fall asleep.
I think it's best if we go to the store and get some NyQuil.
Yeah. Here's half a bottle. Down this. That's child abuse. I would never do that. So we get home, and the kid's not asleep. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Damn it. No.
It was a fun thing to think about.
Yeah.
So my wife heads in. I go to get the leftovers from lunch and bring the wine in. And my wife opens the door to our house, and she goes, it smells like shit in here. And she goes, oh no, the Roomba ran over some poop.
Fuck.
I was like, oh no. So Ari, our dog, who's like 11 or 12, she's in the golden years. She is snooty, I would say, or she doesn't like going outside when it's too cold. And she's been having some accidents in the house.
Okay.
So the Roomba went out And on the way home, like, we get notifications like, oh, right here, Roomba requires your attention.
Yes.
Roomba's stuck.
I get those too.
Okay.
Stuck on a cliff,
Stuck
right?
on a cliff. I'm like, we have no fucking cliffs in our house. I don't know what the problem is. And I almost thought, I'll just restart it. But I didn't. But it was in my head. It was a thought.
Yeah.
So we go in and I look. I'm like, how bad is it? Because the Facebook thing that we had seen.
Yes. Now, unfortunately, the Facebook thing is on hardwood, right?
I think it was on hardwood, and it was like a soupy duty. So there was literally shit smear
yes.
over the carpet or on hardwood. I forgot exactly what it was.
But you got carpet.
But we have white
Carpet.
or like cream.
Cream.
And first of all, I'm like, who fucking buys cream carpet in this day and age?
We have the same one that came in the house. It's like, fuck.
What's the benefit? It gets any little dirt or anything. It's like fucking impossible.
I'm always looking. It was like, so we're looking to upgrade our carpet eventually.
Yeah.
Because it's old and it's cream.
And you got a lot of traffic and everything.
So I'm always I'm like, let's get the speckled kind. That you can't fucking.
I want to be able to smash 2 bottles of wine together and be like, where did this happen in your house? I don't see any white stains. Wow. Incredible carpet. Or I would get hardwood throughout, but that's just me.
Hardwood downstairs. In the bedrooms, it's nice to have carpet. Because we had
to get hella rugs, huh?
Yeah, and it's kind of
squeaky when there's being
when it's the rocking.
When the beds are rocking, the hardwoods are squeaking.
So this just reminds me real quick. I'm going to sidetrack real quick.
Please.
I watched my Trailer Park Boys show, and there was the episode where the guy is there with his mom, the guy and his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
They have a kid. So it's like, her name's Trinity. He's like, Trinity, I'm going to need you to leave the trailer right now because I'm about to bring the heat to your mom. It always tickles me.
Bring the heat?
We're going to be bringing the heat to your mom.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. How old's the kid? Like 10 or something?
At this point in time, she's probably like 15.
Oh, so she's fucking is thoroughly disgusted by this?
Oh,
yeah.
Please. But anyway, so the carpet's nice. In the bedrooms and stuff, but the hardwood like we have downstairs. Oh, it's nice.
So we have hardwood in the kitchen.
Yes.
So I'm like, how bad is it? Because I have seen the horror story. It looks like a fucking Van Gogh.
Yeah.
This looks like Starry Night, but like shitty night on your fucking carpets. She's like, it doesn't seem that bad, but there was like a couple turds that were solid. That were like in places that they were like obviously got drug over there or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And my wife and I, besides potentially banging in the garage or somewhere while the kids slept, we had, we'll make this nice dinner, or we'll chill out, we'll watch TV. Like, we had this nice, relaxing thing.
All planned.
It came to a fucking screeching halt.
Now, I just had a thought here.
Okay.
What if Charlie was asleep and you walked into that?
With the poop?
Yeah. Now, I'd have been, my vote would have been, we still got to bang the quickie out. This is not going anywhere.
Now, the proposal to me was the quickie in the garage.
Oh, you wouldn't even discover it until.
Potentially.
And that may.
But the garage is very cold, and my wife is very sensitive to cold. I think she might have said, let's
move it.
Run in real quick. Yeah. And then that would have fucking. Wah, 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 wah.
I would have proposed still.
Yeah.
It's already done. It's not going anywhere. Let's get the quickie out.
The damage is done. Yeah, that's true. Unless it was actively running. The Roomba was running, smearing shit everywhere. So I'm like, okay, fuck. I think my wife goes over, picks up the whatever turds are there. And they're kind of small. Like my dog's like a 12, 15-pound dog.
Yeah, it's not a Great Dane.
And the Roomba's like redocked itself.
Oh.
I'm like, okay. And I just like, you know how thorough this fucking thing is. It like does loops and laps and shit. And there's no evidence. There's no poop streaks anywhere. Which is nice.
Okay.
There was this like rug that my wife said it looks like it like spun it around. Yeah. So there was an area of high concentration of shit like smeared. And the to top it off, guess who was planned to come over the next day for the Christmas celebration? My mother.
I know. Yeah.
So my wife literally said,
"It was quite
this
judgy.
could not happen at the worst fucking time when your mother-in-law is coming over and your robot vacuum just is smearing shit over your house." I'm like, that's a good fucking point.
It's a good point. Although if they came over, you say, hey, shit happens.
Yeah.
Literally, it just happens.
Literally, duties happen. So my wife cleans it up, and she has been kind of on me about wanting to get, again, the white carpets, one of these steam cleaners or whatever those are.
We have one.
I'll have to take a look at it.
Yes.
And I was like, Merry fucking Christmas. Go to Costco, buy this fucking thing that we have been eyeballing for a while.
Yeah. Forced your hand. Forced your hand.
My hand was forced. Early Christmas gift. Congratulations. Here you go. And I said, I'll go clean the robot vacuum. And mind you, these vacuums aren't cheap. The one we have is the one from Costco. I think it was $540 or $560. It's a fucking grip.
It's an investment.
It's an investment piece. But it's nice because we also are not vacuuming really ever. I mean, we still have to do some touch-up.
Yeah. Is the one with the water?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's the one that...
No, it's the $9.85. Costco exclusive.
Oh, I thought you got the one with the water in it. That's the one we have. Like
the hardwood mop one?
No, like one for carpets that has you pour water in it like
really?
Like soak clean, so you have to let it you run it over the.
Oh, I'm talking about the Roomba. Are you talking about the?
Oh, the Roomba. Vacuum? Sorry, the Roomba. Yeah, we got the Roomba. We got the one from. I think it's from. No, it's from Lowe's.
The Roomba doesn't have water. The other vacuum we got.
The hand vacuum.
Yeah, that has water in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yes,
it's like an upright.
Yeah.
It's a big old. It's like a steam cleaner, like Stanley steamer or whatever.
Yes, that's what. The Roomba. Yeah, we got. We actually just had to replace because we had a Roomba from about 2 years ago.
Oh, the technology has really.
Yeah,
taken
and it
off.
wasn't. It started to not go off, or and it was kind of on the decline. So. We went to I think it was Lowe's and we got the new 980 or whatever the fuck it is where you can control it with your phone.
It maps your fucking house and shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So my wife and I divide and conquer this situation. I say, go to Costco, get that thing. We'd have no option.
Yeah, no.
Go to Costco, get this. I'll clean the poop Roomba up, and our daughter. We're just like, here's the iPad. You pulled the parachute on the parenting.
Yep.
Okay, mom and dad need to we can't parent right now. Here's the iPad.
I don't know how many times I've done that. Here's the iPad. Oh, here, have some. Here's a little bit of candy.
Right.
So they're just sitting there eating. It's like
yeah.
Hopefully CPS doesn't walk through the door.
So, I pick the Roomba up, and I turn it over, to the ends.
Okay.
There is shit just smeared over the whole bottom plate. And I look in the wheels, and they have the treads in them. There's turds smashed in every single fucking tread on both of the wheels.
No.
And I pull out the
cartridge or whatever.
The cartridge to empty it. There's turds sticking out of that. So I open it to put in the trash. A couple turds fall out, and then they're it went. So the way the Roomba is, if you look at it upside down, there's 2 plastic brushes that have tread and grip on them.
Yeah.
And basically it vacuums, but those things roll around to pick up the dirt.
Yes.
Poop obviously was getting smashed in between these wheels. And it's ooh,
yeah, you start gagging.
Yeah. So I'm okay, that's all right. Now I'm a surgeon.
I don't know what it is about especially dog shit. When Jeffrey was a baby, you wipe ass, it's no big deal. But then with the dog shit, I always start to
So I lay a towel out and I lay the Roomba upside down. Got my Phillips head.
Operation.
Yeah. I had a surgical guard on. Someone was eating Mentos and spilling them in the.
Had my light.
Yeah.
Over the thing.
Give me the hemostat.
Yep.
Phillips screwdriver. Started unscrewing it. Took everything out. Took the battery out. This big battery, took the faceplate off, and I start looking at these wheels, and there's literally turds smashed in them, and it's not some cutesy wheels on there. They go down into the main compartment.
Yeah.
They twist other ways. I'm just thinking of how it's getting into every nook and cranny of this thing. I take the things out. I soap the hands up and I get hot water. I'm fucking jerking these things off to get them cleaned. So I'm setting that up, have the faceplate off, and then I'm looking in here, and there's a surprising amount of circuitry and electronics on these vacuums.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know if I can submerge this in water.
Ooh, I wouldn't.
Or what should I do? So I kind of got an old toothbrush and half had it in the sink and was scrubbing it. And it was flicking. I could feel the watery shit flicking back on my clothes.
Ugh.
And then I would have to like move the wheel around, and like a whole thing of like turd would come out, and I'm like, where is this fucking going? So I clean it out.
There's so much shit.
And I'm like, it seemed like it ran over a 5-pound bag of shit, but it's probably like really like 4 turds or something. Fire on my air compressor.
Oh yeah.
I go in. It's charging because it's out of air, of course. So it's
Yeah.
like sounds like a fucking jet's taking off your house. Air compressing the shit out of it, like holding it away from me. Dry it out, clean everything out. There's like a micro filter that
Oh yeah.
I looked. There was like turd particles in there. I just threw that out. I'm like, fuck this. We'll throw this out. New filter. And I'm like, okay, I think I got it. And I probably spent 90 minutes on it, cleaning it. My wife comes home with this other vacuum, the deep clean water thing, steam cleaner. We run it over, have the fans running full, like 2 or 3 fans running full blast on it. The rug that there was some poop on, I'm like, we're just going to roll this up. We're going to put it in the garage. We'll deal with it later. It's like, let's put all the hurt in the garage. No one's going in there.
Like a body.
Like a body. And so then my wife has air, those like oil diffusers.
Oh,
She set one of those down. It's like diffusing into the carpet. I'm like, this is fucking smart. It's super wet. Like it gets the carpets really wet.
Oh yeah.
The Roomba's there on the drying out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I think I did a pretty good job. Like I air compressed it, toothbrushed the wheels, wiped it all out. And we go out the next morning before we like put it in the garage, because I was talking about, I'm like, should we chance it like running it in the morning? Because obviously, if you know anything about my mom, she'll make a comment about the
passive aggressive.
Yeah, the fact that there isn't any fresh carpet vacuum marks on your carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, have you vacuumed recently? Or if there is, then there will be a comment about it.
I didn't. Have you vacuumed? If you did, you probably would see some lines,
some marks.
So,
yeah.
That's okay.
It's all right. We'll take our shoes off, so we won't. Thanks, Mom. So my wife didn't want to risk the poop robot going, and then like who knows, jostling loose. To be honest, I wasn't even sure that it would turn on again because the amount of fucking deep cleaning I did on this. So we put it in the garage, and in the morning I went and I'm like, I did a 9 out of 10 job on this. I'm like, definitely smells like shit still.
Damn it.
So, we have a shit robot.
A shit bot.
Now, I went back to Costco.
You try to return it. Like, for some reason, this smells like shit. I don't know why.
No. Got a brand new one. Picked it right out of the box. Had the other one ready to go. Put it right back in its place. And here's my plan. So I did this like 8 o'clock last night or something.
Okay. Alleged plan.
Then, oh yeah. I read this
in
on
hypothetical.
I read this on the
Yes.
hypothetical.
Yeah.
Then let's say a couple days after Christmas, take it back. Hey, my wife said it was too loud. This wasn't the one that she wanted.
Perfect.
Now, because it was open, I don't think they're going to like repackage it. So I don't feel so bad about the poop robot being back in the wild.
No. The pound attack in the wild.
Could you imagine someone getting that and taking it home and they're like,
wow, what the fuck?
it's like duty streaks on their carpet. Now, I
launches a nationwide investigation of where the source comes from.
So that's the poop story. So there's a fresh Roomba going around now, factory fresh. And allegedly the poop robot will be returned.
Okay, I like that alleged plan. I subscribe.
I mean, I'm sorry, allegedly I'm not taking a $600 hit.
No.
On that.
No. I'd probably do the same.
So now that's my story.
I'm sticking to it.
And my wife, I asked her if there's anything that she wanted to cover, and she just said, just be sure to drive home. How great of a day we were having.
And then at 180.
She's like, a little afternoon delight. It was lunch. We kind of went all out. Got a couple desserts because we're like, oh, this is the last time at this restaurant. We ordered a lot of food and stuff. Driving home, like, oh, what a great day. And then the shit. Dun, dun, dun.
Hit the fan of the Roomba.
The shit hit the Roomba. So that was
interesting. That is interesting.
Now we do have this, and I mean, part of the reason I love Costco is because they're flexible return policies.
This is true. They're very forgiving.
No, I haven't taken advantage, and I have. One of my wife's friends' husband works for Costco. He's worked at a couple different ones. He's like warehouse manager or store manager. Like he's like a couple times, and it's egregious returns. Like we're talking into the $20,000 to $30,000 of annual returns that they'll actually cut you off individually.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I said, oh, I was worried, and he said some people will return their Christmas trees like after Christmas.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, that's
ridiculous.
That's just being fucking. That's just being
ridiculous.
That's being nasty. Trying to think of the worst thing that I have done, like a return. Costco. Do you have anything that pops to your mind? Doesn't necessarily have to be Costco, but
that we did.
Yeah.
Back in the high school days, remember you bought those
sunglasses?
sunglasses?
That was something that will always stick on my mind. I got this big over the summer, maybe it was last summer, one of those big inflatable pools.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a tree, and it like hell leaves got on it, and the water's really cold, so the kid wasn't swimming, and it kind of deflated, and it was getting like all this algae and shit.
Yeah.
And it was August, and I forgot how much it even cost, but I'm like, this is stupid. So I just packed it up, and I brought it back, and she's like, what was wrong? I was like, oh, it didn't inflate or something. She's like, okay, it ended up being $40. I'm like, oh, I kind of just would have like just thrown it away, I guess. But that's the worst. But the sunglass story was, what was like the origin? And you've seen these things on YouTube. It's like, oh, I started with a paperclip, and I ended with a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah,
it
was something like that. You would got.
Was it a gift I got as a gift, or I found a pair of like broken sunglasses, or somebody gave them to me?
I think you.
I mean, we're talking.
Won it off
15
eBay
years ago.
I think you won it off eBay.
Okay, eBay was big back in.
And it was
the
like
day.
You paid like $10 for it, remember? And then you went ahead, and then you took it to Sports Chalet.
Yeah, which they're not even in business
no,
anymore.
So
there's no clawbacks on
no.
this.
Retroactive.
Yeah.
And said you didn't like the sunglasses, and I think they were fake ones too. Remember? And he like, and he whiffed on it, and then he got like he's like, well, I have to give you store credit. Like, that's cool. And so you got the
I got
pair of Oakleys.
Okay, that's what I remember. It was a good deal on some used.
Yeah.
I do remember
he looked for scratches or something. Remember, but was I was like, there was no scratches.
Right, because I just got them straight from China or wherever.
Yeah.
And then did I trade them up after that again?
I think you did. I think you took them to somewhere else, and
it was Sports Authority or something.
Yeah. Then you got some. You like started with $10, and it ended up being like a
$200 or $300 pair of sunglasses for myself. Oh my god!
With the interchangeable lenses, remember you got the ones where you could do the for umpiring. Rose ones and the
for low light or in the morning. Yeah, that's great.
That's what we call a come up.
Yeah, that's a good come up. Now, yeah, okay. Well, the Roomba has we had another one before that we got at Bed Bath & Beyond, and for some reason the wheel was stuck. So I decided to take it apart. And there's like, I have all these, because I would like tinker with my computers too. So I have all those little Torque T6 or whatever screwdrivers. So that's all the little screws in there. So I take the wheel apart. I think I get it fixed because I'm like, maybe a piece of fabric got lodged in. And then I put it back together, and there was like 3 or 4 parts left. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, no, I hate. They're like, you put it together like.
My wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just putting it together. She's like, no, don't do that. Every time, obviously they know.
Every time.
So we actually, because Bed Bath & Beyond has a year return policy.
Ah.
So it hit kind of like, it had been close to the year. I looked it up. It had been like 11 months. I'm like, okay, this is.
We got to get in stat.
It was kind of going hectic. I'm like, we let's just refresh.
Yeah, there you go. Refresh.
So I brought it back in. I'm like, yeah, it's just not working the way it used to. Blah blah. They're like, do you have the receipt? I'm like, well, no, I haven't. I'm like, well, do you have your credit card? I'm like, oh no, it was on a credit card we got fraud on.
Oh.
So they like totally change. If your number's 1234, you're getting like random shit. And I'm like, no, fraud happened on it. Blah blah. And they're like, well, sorry. We can't. I'm like, oh, could you just give me store credit? I tried the store credit thing. No. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, okay, I got to get creative now. I got to start thinking on this. This is going to require some effort. Yeah. So I looked back online, found the statement, Bed Bath & Beyond, the line item on my credit card bill. Here you go. They're like, okay, this is good, but do you have the full number? Calling like American Express, they're like, no, for your safety, we don't keep those numbers.
Fuck, okay.
I'm like, damn it. Privacy.
Damn safety.
And so I called in and, someone picked up and I said, I'm giving the situation. Like, oh yeah, we could look that up. I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I'm coming down right now. Pack it up. My wife's like, I hope it works for you. This is my 3rd time back there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't have the receipt? Or,
Yeah, the usual.
Yeah. I'm like, no, remember how we talked on the phone and you told me to come down?
That you could look it up?
That you could do it?
And I asked you, are you sure?
Oh, I thought you had I'm like, no.
Why would I? All right.
Yeah. I said, I have this and this. The manager came over, trying to be really nice. He said, well, we can send an email to corporate. They keep them for 18 months. Because I had the exact amount, my name, the last 5 of the credit card, because that's what it shows online. Yeah. They're able to do it literally 2 days before
right to
the year.
Wire.
I know. I was fucking nervous. I'm like, if this guy's smart, he'll
Wait.
fucking stall it out, right?
Yeah.
Got it. And I said, okay, cool. I'll just take store credit. They're like, oh, no, it just refunds on your credit card. I'm like, okay, cool.
What's the fraudulent credit card?
Yeah, but they just it's the same master account.
Oh,
or something.
okay.
So, yeah. So then we ended up going to Costco because their return thing is better. But we saved that receipt. And that's how we got. And now that one turned to the shit one. So we're in our 3rd Roomba in 2 months.
Oh, that's this. Now you can start upgrading from here.
Did you see the one that backs in and it empties itself?
What? I'll look this up.
The
right?
Roomba i7 Plus.
I have not. Oh wait, it's Roomba.
It's a regular size Roomba, but it has it looks like a mini garbage can on the top, and it sort of backs into this ramp.
Okay.
And I think it sucks it out right there. That one.
Let's take a look. We're gonna watch this.
i7 Plus Roomba. Do you have the Roomba brand, or do you have?
I have Roomba.
The vacuum cleaners are going crazy. Everyone has them now.
Yeah, there's a lot, but I'm sticking with the. Yeah, I want the fucking video.
It's like they've been around for years. They have the longest technology and right there.
Boom.
Forget about vacuuming. For weeks at a time. That's right. It could do
forever.
Wow, listen to this music.
There we go. It's sucking.
Empties
on its own.
Dun, dun.
Oh, it's running through shit right now.
This is
it's
like
at Chipper's house.
Oh no, it's at my house. It sounds like we're watching the new Avengers trailer or something, right? Like the music.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dog.
So this one has new technology. First of all, that dog would be losing his fucking mind if that vacuum was going that close.
Every time.
Basically, because the new ones have the smart. See the turds turning. We're watching the video. The turds are going up in there, and it's just smashing it in this. One brush lifts the turd, the other one loosens the turd to be
smeared throughout the house.
So I'm watching this video. See the duties were going into there.
Into these into the allergen.
Good thing we didn't have the cleaning base. It would have fucked that. Holds up to 30. So if you do 1 Roomba bin a day,
you just throw it away?
You have a month.
Wow.
The music's a little bit much.
Yeah, it's like
Now I'm not sure about having this. It looks like those big dog feeders or
yeah, it does. I
a
was thinking
thing.
about
It's like
that
a
with the
big
water
black
thing or something.
So
That
now that one will set you back. That's 800 right there.
oh,
Yeah. So might want to pump the brakes on.
that's a serious investment for.
Yeah. But you don't have to vacuum. You don't have to clean that, but like once a month.
It's on Amazon. 2-day shipping. See if it's on. It's not it. God damn it, Amazon. That's not it.
Yeah.
Fucking lied to me.
Well, yeah. Why? Amazon. Oh, that's a sponsor. That's why.
Oh, that was a sponsor. Okay, you're right.
There you go. Right from the iRobot store.
Oh,
Oh, damn. I lied. It's fucking. It's a grand.
That's a grand.
Plus tax.
Oh, see.
I mean, it's cool, but
Now you can basically make
finance it
payments
on Affirm. Have you used that Affirm before?
No.
It's sort of like its own. It's almost like a little line of credit, but it's only for that specific amount. I don't think it charges interest, or maybe it does. I'm not sure.
A slight interest.
Yeah, it's very. It basically, if you pay it off in 4 months, it doesn't charge interest. But if you try to stretch it out over a year,
Oh, okay. It's
it
like one
kinda-
of those.
yeah. So the cool thing with this, it has
No
that.
interest for 6 months, and
Yeah.
then it'll fucking back pay it or whatever.
Yeah.
Backdate it or whatever.
Um,
Retro.
this one has the new iAdapt navigation, and basically it knows what room, and you could say, okay, this is the master bedroom, this is the kids' room,
Yeah.
and then from the app you could say, hey, I only want to clean the living room, and it knows what the boundaries are of the living room, and it will just do that. That's the fucking shit right there.
Wow.
So my next refresh plan is wait until this one gets into Costco
Oh, there you
next
go.
year. Upgrade.
Upgrade. There you
I mean, I'm still paying
Change.
the price
Yeah.
to upgrade.
Just the difference.
Yeah,
So it's not such a big leap. Yes.
big
I
hit.
like it.
at first. So, well, that's the shit robot iRoomba story.
The shit bot.
The shit bot. But now we're all good. We're all good now.
All is back. All is aligned again.
All is good.
Okay. I agree.
Well,
I like it.
has your robot vacuum ever cleaned up shit? Let us know.
Please. You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com, or you can go to any social media platform. Chip and Cern Show. DM us. You can just write a message on our Twitter. You can do anything.
Whatever you need.
Reach out to us. There's plenty of avenues. Just search Chip and Cern Show and then pick your path.
And apparently my robot is stuck near a cliff. I just got a notification
Oh, you
about
got one
it.
too?
Who knows? I have no cliffs in my house. But yeah, that's the shit robot story. Send us your shit robot stories or refreshing ideas or
Yes.
or schemes.
Your
Some
refresh.
people,
Yes.
maybe you have a sunglass story, a nice come up,
There you go.
or some fringe return situation. Would love to hear those too.
Yes, we would.
And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.